Dr. Narc here at your service. Today's topic, be who God made you to be. When you marry a narc, he works relentlessly to take away who you are and make you into who he wants you to be. When you're dating the narc, he says you are wonderful, you are perfect, he loves you just the way you are. The charm, the romance, the pursuit, the love bombing make you believe he really gets you. He understands you. He doesn't want to change anything about you. After marriage, different story, as many of you know. Typically, very soon after marriage, he begins a campaign to change you. He criticizes your looks, your clothing, your way of talking, your housekeeping, your cooking, your lovemaking, your choice of foods to eat, your mothering. The list never ends. You suddenly can't do anything right. But guess who knows how to do things right? He does. He'll instruct you. The narc doesn't like the way you think. He doesn't like your opinions. He doesn't like your emotions, the way you feel about things. If you agree with his thinking, his opinions, and how he feels about things, that's fine, at least temporarily. If you don't, he's upset. He's angry. He's frustrated with you. He acts like you've betrayed him. A normal, healthy man accepts your different opinions, your different emotions. In fact, he wants to hear who you are. It's no big deal to him. Not a deal at all. A normal man is fine with whatever you think and feel because that is your right. That's who you are. And that's why he married you. It's in the U.S. Constitution, for heaven's sake. The narc isn't a normal man. He's a narc. If anything you think isn't what he thinks, it becomes a thing. It's a problem. If anything you feel isn't what he feels, it becomes a thing. It's a problem. If anything you do isn't what he'd do, how he'd do it, it becomes a thing, a conflict, an issue. And you, of course, are wrong. And it's like a personal attack against him. Well, that's ridiculous. That's how narcs are. He believes you are challenging his authority, challenging his control, attacking him. You're just talking and expressing yourself. He believes you are communicating that he's wrong, and since he's never wrong, how dare you indicate that he is wrong? The narc didn't marry you for you. He married you for who he can mold you into being. He doesn't say that before he marries you, of course. Quite the opposite. So to avoid conflict and his defensive reactions and to try to please him, like most women want to please their husbands, you gradually give up who you are, don't you? You stop expressing your opinions. You stop expressing your emotions. You lose yourself in the attempt to become the person the narc wants you to be. But all your efforts to be who he wants you to be fail. Why? Because the narc is never happy with you no matter what you do. Because you're never good enough. You will never be good enough. Because he keeps changing the target. He keeps changing what he wants from you. That's the game. He wants to control you and keep you focused on trying to meet his needs. And it's vastly entertaining for him. It destroys you. Stop allowing this never-ending makeover. You've lost yourself. You don't recognize yourself anymore. And it doesn't work anyway. The stupid narc isn't happy with you. All your efforts are in vain. Start getting back who you are, who God made you to be. Slowly, steadily find your voice and use it. Share your opinions, share your emotions, do the housekeeping and mothering and all your activities your way, using your unique personality and gifts. Now, as you reconnect with the real you, you're going to get a ton of backlash from the narc. No question about that. I'm not going to sugarcoat this. But the backlash you get is worth it because of what you get in return. You get you back. You get strong enough to leave the narc, and you get reconnected to your children and stop the narc from turning them against you. Because when you lose yourself, you lose your kids too. They don't even know who you are. They can't attach to you, respect you, love you. Now, to achieve all these goals I'm talking about, finding yourself and getting yourself back, get my online video series, From Codependent to Independent, 21 things you must do before leaving your narcissist, small n. This video series will help get you back and help get you strong enough to leave the narc. It's on my website, davideclarkphd.com. That's Clark with an E. And for all of you, if you're thinking, Dave, I'm just wondering if I'm really married to a narc, okay, we have something for that too. A free mini ebook, Recognizing Abuse. How to tell if you're married to a narcissist, small n. Go to the homepage of the website, davideclarkphd.com, Clark with an E, and you give us your email address so you can get our special offers. We're not going to bury you in emails. You give us that, you get a free mini ebook that will show you clearly if in fact you're married to a narc.